What is going on, everybody? This is Mike from The Last Corvette. It's been a while since I posted anything on YouTube, and I apologize for that. I've been super busy. Work has been just overwhelming, but it's a good overwhelming. I'm blessed. I'm an automotive, and we've been dealing with a lot, but also bringing in a lot of new work, which is great, and hiring people at the same time. Now, in my amateur ways, I tried to capture as much as I could when I was going through the whole fuel pump replacement process. Now, from start to finish, it took me about 2.5 months. A month and a half of that whole time frame was waiting on parts. Getting the fuel tank out of this vehicle was the easy part. Getting parts, reordering parts that I screwed up during the process of either reinstallation or just forgetting about parts was the hardest. Now, if you have an A4, A6, or M6, it's definitely doable. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's definitely doable. You can do it in your garage. You can do it in your driveway if the weather is right. You can do it even in a freaking park lot. There's a video on YouTube of a guy does a phenomenal job kind of stepping you through. But yes, it can be done. And it sure beats $3,000 that a dealership will charge you just for a base fuel pump swap. That doesn't include anything that might go wrong or break while they're doing the uninstall, like I ran into with the crossover pipe, sleeves, fittings, O-rings, and such. It's not easy, and especially if you don't have a lift, it makes it even harder, but it's definitely doable. So here we are in May 1st. It's a Sunday. And Tuesday, I'm dropping this vehicle off to get put on a dyno. Now, the cool thing about it is, everything works out for a reason, and everything works out its own weird way in life. And I'm actually taking it to Dubbins Automotive, previously known as Jake's Automotive. Now, the owner lives about a block down the street, and I've seen their builds, I've seen their cars, I've seen the trailers come and go during the summer season, but they tune for K-Tech. K-Tech is a huge company, R&D company, build company, machine company that is very tightly tied in with GM. They're very similar to Texas Speed. If you see Race Proven Motorsports or any other big shop, they use K-Tech products, actual products that they make. So the tuner is Dr. Phil, not Dr. Phil that you see on TV. Dr. Phil's been around for a long time. I've heard his name before. He's the tuner that's going to be working on this vehicle. And K-Tech uses the same tuner in the same facility. It's a dyno jet there to get their customer builds in line and tuned in and race ready. Pretty badass. They do have an engine dyno, but I didn't know that they outsourced the actual chassis dyno to Jake's Automotive, or currently known as Dubbins. So this is where I'm taking it. I want to build that relationship with them because I believe the next step is going to be a stroker setup and then eventually a boost setup. So hence the ethanol flex fuel sensor that I installed. And yes, it will be tuned both on pump and ethanol in the NA form. Now, when it goes to LS applications versus LTs, LS motors, they don't respond as well in a NA form to ethanol. If anything, it'll run cooler, and it will also be a lot cheaper when it comes to filling up this vehicle with ethanol versus 93 pump. But LTs for sure pick up 20, 25 horsepower on ethanol in NA form versus these LSs, they go 5 to 10. I've seen some numbers like 15, 20 horsepower, just like LTs, but I don't believe that. Just because the injection is way different. If you guys know these motors, LS versus LT. LS is old school. They make great power, especially on their boost. They hold up very, very well, but LTs are DIs, and it's a whole different animal. The fuel system side, and also how they react to ethanol. So anyway, I'm going to put the hammer down, make better videos, quality videos for you guys. I'm definitely going to post the results and tell you guys what it currently made. And then we're gonna drive it, we're gonna enjoy it, and then this upcoming off season, like I said, we're either gonna go with a stroker setup We're gonna pull that motor out, stroke it out, bigger cam, bigger heads, put a stall in it, and or we're gonna go a different route, bigger cam with a boost. It'll be a supercharger, not a turbo, for sure. But stay tuned. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all the views. You know, I love YouTube. I love watching YouTube. I watch different stuff. I watch car stuff. I watch food stuff. But it's just the way we all come together, especially on for certain things that we like, hobbies or whatever. It's just, it makes it so much easier, and also for reference. It's all for reference. The next guy might be you that is working on his own C6 or her C6, and you might need some of my videos to figure out what parts you need and how to get to them and make your life a little bit easier. So with that, happy Sunday, and I'll talk to you guys later.